This is the fourth video for chapter 5, admission of a partner. In this video also we will be discussing about the accounting treatment of goodwill. We had discussed the various cases of accounting treatment of goodwill in video 3 also. Here we are taking few more cases of the accounting treatment of goodwill. Like when the partner is bringing assets for his capital and goodwill, when the partner one of the partner is not able to bring his share of goodwill and existing partner is gaining. Okay, that means existing, most of the questions which we did in the existing partners were sacrificing only, but here we will do one question where one of the existing partners is gaining, and then at the end we will solve one question relating to hidden goodwill. Now all of you read this question. There are two partners X and Y who are sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2. On 1st April 2020 they admit a new partner for 1/5 share. The old ratio is 3:2 and the new ratio is given 5:3:2. So we have to calculate the sacrificing shares and then sacrificing ratio. Z contributed following assets to his capital and his share of goodwill. Here he is not bringing cash, he is bringing assets like stock for 50,000, debtors 40,000, land and building 60,000, machinery is valued at 1 lakh rupees. On the date of admission of Z, goodwill of the firm is valued at 2,50,000 rupees. So 2,50,000 2 by 10, he will be bringing 50,000 for his share of goodwill. Let's calculate the sacrifice of X. Old share is 3 by 5 minus new share 5 by 10. So 6 minus 5 divided by 10. Okay. Old share is 3 by 5. New share is 5 by 10. When we solve, we are getting that X is sacrificing 1/10 share. In case of Y, old share is 2 by 5 minus new share 3 by 10. So his sacrifice is also 1 by 10. Okay, that means the sacrificing ratio of X and Y is 1:1. Now Z is coming for 1/5 share and the firm's total goodwill is 2,50,000. So his share of premium for goodwill is 50,000. 1/5 of 2,50,000 is 50,000 rupees. So the journal entries: stock account debit, debtor account debit, land account debit, machinery account debit. Now find out the total of all these things. 50 plus 40 plus 60 plus 1 lakh, you will get 2,50,000 rupees. Out of that, premium for goodwill is 50,000. So the balance 2 lakh rupees is towards Z's capital. Okay. Now premium for goodwill will be divided among the sacrificing partners X and Y in the sacrificing ratio, that is 1:1. So they both will get 25,000 rupees and 25,000 rupees. Okay, sacrificing ratio is 1:1. Okay, in the previous slide it is written. Now let's take one more question. It is the same question in our book also. I have not changed any values or any language. I have kept as it is, as I feel that it's a very good question. You all should go through this question 2 to 3 times. Okay, whenever you revise this question also. Now the old partners are A, B, C sharing profits in the ratio of 5:4:1. Now two new partners they have admitted and their new profit sharing ratio is 3:4:2:2:1. D, the new partner is bringing 30,000 for his share of goodwill, and it's E. make this E, okay, all of you. And E is unable to bring, make it this correction, it is E, okay, partner E is unable to bring his goodwill. Both the new partners introduced rupees 40,000 each as their capital. Okay, now we have to pass necessary journal entries. A sacrifice, old share 5 by 10 minus new share 3 by 12. It is 30 minus 15 upon 60. So A is sacrificing 15 by 60, or we can say 1 by 60. Let's keep it same, don't simplify the fraction, okay. B sacrifice 4 by 10 minus 4 by 12. So he is sacrificing 4 by 60. In case of C, 1 by 10 minus 2 by 12, he is gaining 4 minus 4 by 60. Remember this, C is gaining, one of the existing partners is gaining share. D, for 2 by 12th share brings 30,000 for his share of goodwill. So on the basis of this 30,000, the firm's goodwill will be 30,000 multiplied by 12 by 2 is 1,80,000. Okay, remember this all of you. The value of firm's goodwill is 1,80,000 on the basis of D's premium for goodwill. A and B are sacrificing and C is gaining. Okay, all of you go through all these points again. You can pause and see also, okay. Journal entries, okay. The two partners are bringing capital 40,000 each, and D is bringing premium for goodwill 30,000. So bank account will be debited by 1,10,000. E is not able to bring any cash for his share of goodwill. So C is gaining, C's capital account debit. C is not bringing any cash for his gain. So 12,000, 4 by 60 of 1,80,000 is 12,000 rupees. E is also not able to bring his share of goodwill. So 1/12 of 80,000 is 15,000 rupees. Then premium for goodwill 30,000 brought in by D. This total amount, that is 57,000, will be divided in the ratio of 15:4, or from the total amount also we can find out. That is to A's capital 15 by 60 of 1,80,000. To B's capital 12,000, 4 by 60 of 1,80,000. Please check the calculations, all of you. Solve or do the calculation yourself. That will help you to understand that. Just observing the calculations done by me will help you to only understand half a bit. By solving yourself, you will be able to understand everything 100%. Okay. Now this one is also a important question. Hidden goodwill. There are two partners X and Y who are sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2. Balance sheet is given. Okay. D is admitted for 1/5 share and he is bringing 70,000 for his capital. A few things which you have to remember is, on the asset side, advertisement suspense is appearing, and on the liability side, reserves and profits are appearing. Okay, plus capital of the partners. These values you have to remember. Now here in this question they have not given any information about the adjustments of assets and liabilities, so we are ignoring that. Okay, now the total capital of the new firm on the basis of the cash or capital brought in by Z. Z is bringing 70,000 for his 1/5 share. So the total firm's capital will be 70,000 multiplied by 5 by 1 is 3,50,000 rupees. Now the net worth of the new firm, adjusted capital of old partners plus new partners capital plus revaluation profit or loss, if any loss will be deducted, plus reserves appearing on the liability side, and the fictitious assets will be deducted appearing on the assets side, like advertisement suspense. If goodwill is appearing, that will also be written off. So 70,000 X capital Y's capital was 80,000, Z brings in 70,000. So this is the capital of all the three partners, plus reserves 50,000, plus 20,000 P&L credit balance, minus 20,000 for advertisement suspense. So the total is 2,70,000. 350 minus 2,70,000, the value of the firm's goodwill is 80,000 rupees. Now the journal entry, gaining partner to sacrificing partner. Z is gaining, so 1/5 of 80,000 rupees. Z's capital or current account debit 16,000 rupees, 1/5 of 80,000. Okay. To X capital, 16,000 will be divided in the ratio of 3:2. Okay. Sacrificing ratio. Okay. To Y's capital 6,400. Important part is how you calculate the value of firm's goodwill. Okay, this question they have not mentioned how to calculate goodwill, but the calculation is based on the new partner's capital. That's why we call it as hidden goodwill. Okay, implied goodwill also we can say.